Okay, UK Pacific, or sorry, UK Europe, turn 4. They're going to buy another carrier, a sub, and a fighter, and that should be 32 if I've calculated that correctly. They are going to declare a couple of attacks. They're going to do another bombing raid on Normandy, Bordeaux, because that seemed to work fairly well last time. And they're going to be blitzing through North Africa with the South African tank here to Tobruk, and taking that away from the Italians with the hope that the Americans can come through and get the Africa token. But the Italians might have something to say about that next turn, so we'll see what happens. So that's the only that's the only combat, so there's only one die we have to roll, and that's for the bombing raid, so we'll get right to that. Okay, so this is a bombing raid on Normandy, Bordeaux. The British are coming in with their strategic bomber, and the built-in anti-aircraft gun in the minor factory is going to get a chance to try and shoot them down. And they do. Oh, that's disappointing. So the Germans do shoot down the bomber, and the British do not manage to do any damage to the factory. Okay, in terms of non-combat move for the British, this entire naval contingent, along with 2 fully loaded transports, the Canadian transport with an infantry and a tank on it, and a British transport with an infantry and a mechanized infantry on it, along with all of these units, are going to swing around to Sea Zone 92 and park themselves in Algeria. This South African destroyer will join them in Sea Zone 92. Over here in Africa, the 2 infantry in Kenya will get on this transport, scoot around 2 and offload in Egypt. The transport that's already in Sea Zone 81 will move north into Sea Zone 98 and join the rest of the fleet there. The South African tank from the Belgian Congo will come up and join the rest of the infantry in, or the Far East Command infantry in Egypt. Okay, I think that's all the movement. So as soon as I tidy up the board, we'll be back in a sec with some placements and money. Okay, new units. The new aircraft carrier, plus of course the fighter, is going to be placed in whatever that is, Sea Zone 98, and there will also be a submarine placed in Sea Zone 98. So there is a fairly substantial naval contingent there now. Nothing else to do except for flip that. No income changes. So the Brits finish with 29 IPCs and 2 national objectives. They have all of their African territories and they have all of their non-African territories. So we'll see what the Italians are going to do next turn. They've got a lot to worry about all of a sudden, because the Med is filling up with Allied Navy, and they're looking a little squeezed at this point. So we'll see what happens. See what they do.